The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and EMORY law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record. Time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the city to the burbs. From panics on Bel Air, we even picking up calls. We unpack it all, no mask, no filter at all. Dez say, how you been? Low say, man, where I begin. From meds on the sink, tonight you overthink. We drag it to the light, let it blink.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If you're
What up,
let's play, pull up a chair.
Welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill. I am Dez Cortez, of
therapy,
course.
thirst traps,
And as
breakups,
always,
rent.
to my
Family
right,
that judge how your time gets
my
spent.
dog,
Label crazy
Henry.
since you was a teen.
Oh,
Now
what it
you
do, my
finally
baby?
learn
What's
what
the
that
deal,
label mean. We laugh hard,
How was your weekend?
then we low key cry.
Man,
Dead
it
air
feel like it
when
flew
you
by,
search
but
for
it
a
was
while.
productive, though.
Trigger in a
Let me
smell.
say it was
Story that you
productive.
tell
It was already
about that
productive.
one
Yeah.
night that
Hell
still
yeah.
feel like hell. The same night
How about you?
the Dez went to jail.
Oh, yeah, you got
Every
it.
hard truth
Yeah.
we credit.
No.
We said
Actually,
it
though,
from
you got. I
locked
go and talk
doors
about it. It
to
was,
lady
it
on
was
trips.
pretty good. I got an
Shaking in your
opportunity to
skin when
hang
the
with the
moon
boys a
just
little
flips.
bit, but I've been working real hard getting these lines
This is
together.
mentally
I'm in
ill.
LA filming,
Say it
so
out
we're ready
loud
to
till it pop like the steel. We ain't
Yeah,
running
so
from the
shit.
pain, we
I'm
real.
definitely excited about
Every
that.
scar that you hide,
Maybe we can even do the show from LA.
This is mentally
Where I can call in or something like that. If we still want to make that happen, though. Okay. Something of that nature, man, because I'm going to be around some good people and hopefully they'll just jump on, do what they do.
If you ever felt
And as
strange,
always, everybody
in the
know they hear
quiet
the
room,
voice
felt your
in
thoughts
the
bloom, in the certain
darkness.
doom,
What it
let
do,
the
my
stories
nigga?
in your headphones prove you ain't the only one
That's
stuck in
wrong.
that groove.
That's because he eating Taco Bell. That's what. Because he eating that Taco
This is
Bell, man.
mentally
Fucked him up. Hey, but you know what I like? Everybody yelled at his ass.
Oh no, you heard me?
We all yelled at him as soon as we saw him,
But
though.
when he explained it, I said I would have did the same.
I love that, though, that we all like, everybody conscious about his disease and shit. How you doing, man? How was your weekend, nigga? Yeah, there you go. It is.
They go together.
And we got a special guest today, man.
The
Somebody who is near and dear to my heart. Actually, the man who actually brought me into
The legend.
the Detroit acting scene. The man, the myth, the legend, my cousin for real, Kelvin Pierce. KP, what it do, my baby?
What up, people, man? Glad to be here, y'all. It's good to see you two brothers.
Thank
and
you,
Miles. So
Man.
good to see y'all, man. Y'all
Man,
still
thank you
doing
for
y'all
coming,
thing, man. It's crazy.
How was your weekend?
And you know what, man? It was good. I'm glad, long as I could be alive to see it, it's good. I'm still breathing, still moving.
Yeah, that's dope. Go ahead and tell the story. So, for everybody who don't know, when I came into the Detroit acting scene after leaving Central Michigan, it was because of my cousin. He was co-directing the play that some young ladies were producing, and he told me to come and audition. And he said, I don't know, the role's just a little skimpy because this one dude got the role and they both trying to fuck him, so I don't even think he's going to get the role. That dude was Emory Law.
Man.
And I did not get the role. Because they was both trying to fuck this nigga. It really came to point. It really happened. It really happened.
Bring up old shit.
He said it. It really happened, bro. That's
Real.
funny as hell.
Real. But you know what? When y'all guys came and I worked with you guys for the first time,
That
it
was
was
05.
funny. Y'all was, that's when I knew y'all loved it. Y'all had the buzz already. But to see it now, it's crazy to see all those years.
We came a
still
long
here.
way, bro.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. Like, I remember when we used to sell out the 100 seats in 1515 Broadway.
Hey, that was a win.
We felt so good.
But
to
that
see
was
the
a
100.
good stomping ground.
It was. No,
But
it
you
was a
gotta
great
That
one.
black
though.
box theater.
No, it was
I
a
was
great
about to say Black Box.
No,
They right in your
the
face.
culture, bro.
Yeah.
Just even that environment, I feel like even just made me better as an actor.
Absolutely,
being
bro.
in that environment, man.
Cause we was damn near like working on this shit while you know what I mean. Like it was really like a labor,
Literally.
like it was a part of you almost. You know what I mean? You remember that one time that the rat was like crying underneath the stage
Yeah.
when we was what's the name and bro.
Bruh.
I don't know if like it was caught in a rat trap or whatever it was, but we doing a show, dog, and all you hear is
Yeah.
right. You just hear the rat
Because they had that
going
empty
crazy.
building next door to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Man.
all that was empty then.
Yep.
And we used to go and during intermission of the show, we used to run next door.
And get a door.
No. This was before and intermission.
Before intermission and after, nigga.
We used to
Small
run.
plates.
No. Detroit Beer
Beer
Company.
Company.
Yep.
We would run. They had this beer called Detroit Door, and we would have to down a pint. Like,
Literally.
don't breathe, don't nothing. We got to down
Kill
it.
it.
See,
And
I
go
didn't
back
know y'all
and
Kill it,
doing
and then
that.
boom, we go right on
We was
stage.
fried.
Man, we was fried,
We
bro.
were fried.
I
Yes.
was fried.
I was
the
too
first-
busy trying to make it work. You know what I mean? Y'all over there getting live.
Oh, we was fried.
No, we were turned up. And what is it now? What is 1515?
It's
now?
closed, isn't it?
But there's a
No,
barbershop.
it's a barbershop there or
There's
something.
a barbershop.
Yeah. Chris sold that for sure. Got the hell on.
Yeah, he got some bread.
But that was
for
some
it.
great property though.
Absolutely.
That was some
And
great.
he owned the second
property.
floor too because that's where his apartment was.
Yeah. He
So
gone without that.
That was the drama studio before the drama studio.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And one thing I loved about 1515 Broadway is that the audience is at your feet,
Right
so
there,
you
bro.
don't have much time to hang. You can't
we
hide.
could incorporate them every show. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they were literally right there, like even
Yeah.
closer than what you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I remember one show we had, and one of my homies was sitting like in those seats on the side with
Yeah.
it like kind of high.
Yeah.
And you was crying in the show, and you went over and like grabbed a napkin out of the can. And he was like, yeah. We still talking about that to this day, bro. But like that's the type of
Yo.
fun people was having at our shows, dog.
But just even that, the respect that I
How
gained,
excited they were to see us.
the audience alone, but
man.
I gained a big respect for just acting in general after starting
Yeah.
in theater.
Yeah.
It's
No, you
like
got
I look at it differently. It's like I know I'm more of a film actor, but the rawness and realistic like feelings you have to display like in theater.
My
Theater is
first-
way harder.
My first stage play was Top Dog Underdog. 230 pages, 2 characters. When I tell you, bro, I was learning lines for 4 months and didn't know them all till we went up and shot. Me and my homie from Baltimore did it. And even he was like, man, bro, like this is just so much. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dog, we killed that play.
And it prepared you.
Prepare, bro, ain't nothing.
80 script,
Listen,
80 page script ain't shit compared to that.
that was an 80-page script, all of me. Just you know what I mean? And it was so many monologues. It was so many different conversations. Like,
Yeah.
dog, Top Dog Underdog is an amazing play. But if you ain't ready, you ain't doing it, my
You
dog.
know, theater prepares you for everything else. For me, I like them both. But when I did movies after theater, the best part about it is I learned the script the same way I did theater. And what is it, 2 or 3 weeks or a month, I'm off book. I'm the first person off book, because the sooner you get off of it, the quicker you can define your character.
You can step into that
your
soul,
movement. You ain't got to rely on what's my line. No, just know it, and then that's
You
how I
have
learn.
to.
You have
But
to.
That's what I don't respect about the actors now. They don't learn, like they don't feel like they need to learn that shit. Like they really feel like they can come on set, look at their lines, say whatever they have to say in that scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just go with it.
So you know what's interesting?
They don't have no depth.
I do the opposite.
They don't have
So
no-
like for me to prepare, I focus on the backstory and who the character is.
That's what I do
before
first.
I learn them lines.
All
But that way works as well. But everybody has a different process. What you talking about? I know exactly what you mean. Where motherfuckers
with
literally
the breakdown
just
and
jump
what's
right
in it.
into the shit and think they just
Oh, I
in
mean,
that
man,
character.
like-
They ain't even spent
I
time
always do
researching.
the backstory is just part of learning.
Absolutely.
I tell all the actors that I coach and people I work with now, I always tell them, tell me your character. Tell me how he grew
Who
up.
are
Tell
you?
me his
Yeah.
family. You know, all of
And
that.
that's something
What's
that
his
we
favorite
learned
food?
in LA also, as we broke our thing down with what Richard taught us, and talking about also, well, what we would do is we would take cards, and this is what I still do to this day, and we would put, okay, one card color is my lines, the other card color is the other character lines, but also you would have what's leading up to this character. Then you would have your thoughts. See, this is what people don't understand about good actors. I'm saying something, but I don't want you to listen to what I'm saying. I want you to listen to what I'm trying to portray.
Along with what your body is showcasing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what good actors do, bro. I'm not just saying my lines.
Yeah, you feel
I'm
your
saying
lines.
my lines in a way to make you think something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what they don't understand.
No.
And that's what they not doing. And they don't give a fuck because people still liking them. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dog, if you don't start off on stage, you're not doing that type of shit.
And on top of that, man, you got to realize a lot of the actors, I'll just speak on just Detroit. A lot of these actors just want to be told by their aunties, grandmas, and all that they proud of them.
I saw
Let's
you
keep it
on
a buck.
Tubi, baby.
Yeah, exactly. They're just trying to impress grandma in the whole block. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What's the name of the app you on?
I know you look like a grandparent, but I mean,
you on that too?
Definitely.
that's what they do. That's what they doing it for.
Yeah.
That's literally what they're doing it for. So it's like, of course, you can see somebody that you know
Bro.
killing it, and then you wake up like, that's my purpose now. You know what I mean? Like we hate that shit, but at the same time, I've accepted it.
I was on a set the other day, bro. And it was just the worst shit ever. And the director was like, all right, and 1, 2, 3, and go.
What? Almost like do
You're
what
not
you
gonna
do.
do no sound. You're not gonna
Wow.
Speed.
You're not gonna speed. You're not gonna see if he nothing. Just 1 and 2 and go. Who the fuck?
No.
Who?
So
Dude, how can you step into a direct? This is not what we're supposed to be talking about today, but we're going to say. How can you step into a director's seat, bro, and not even know what the fuck a director does? This is crazy to me. You don't even know the basic talk. Like, you don't know
I don't say
anything.
anything.
You don't know anything.
no sound.
You don't know about take slate. You don't even know why you even got a slate.
Dude.
You have no idea. Why do you have to slate? Somebody asked me the other day, like, why they slate? I said so they can make sure that the motherfucking sound
Camera, everything rolling.
Everything is
so it can sync up perfectly.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you think you're gonna look at that actor's mouth
And be able to match it.
and
Yeah.
sync that shit up. That snap is a exact point where you can say, here go the snap in the audio.
Yeah.
I see the snap coming down on there.
Everything
you
is
line them
sequenced.
two up, and
Yeah.
everything else is fucking beautiful.
Sequence, yeah.
That's why you have that shit. People don't even have slate. Niggas is doing a little bit of
Everybody's the
everything.
director. Everybody's an actor. Everybody.
But why can't you fucking try to understand what
Or
it is?
do it the right
I mean,
way.
dog.
Yeah.
How about even just watching some YouTube videos? How about that before you even try?
Too much pride.
I'm gonna tell you this, okay? I don't talk about nobody. I keep to myself. But when I stepped away from everything for a while, and I was watching all of this stuff, and I'm sitting over here like people would talk to me like I did not know anything about it because I don't go around and say I act, direct,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't do any of that. I'm a regular old dude.
I'm listening.
But I went to a dude. He wanted us to help him do a production. He said, I already did a movie. It's on Tubi. Look it up. When I looked it up, I was like, oh, I'm not messing with him.
Not messing with you, bro.
He ain't.
Hey, and they will come show you that with their chest out. Like,
I'm like, dude,
look at that.
And walk around like they done got awards in Hollywood. Yeah.
Bro.
I'm like,
I had one dude asked me to do a movie. He had me watch. I watched one of his other movies on there. The whole movie was about him. To the point it was like shots for his arms, dog. It was the worst. I was like, what? How could you have me watch this one? Like, you could have came with something different, and I might have did it, but no.
See, I look at y'all now, and it's amazing to see how great y'all have. You always had it, but to see y'all doing it now at this level and keep going up and up, it's wonderful. I can say
bro.
I had a hand in watching that develop. I ain't develop it. I had a hand in watching it.
We are so two of the few that decided to educate themselves more in their craft.
Absolutely.
Which is the craziest shit ever, dog. No matter what your craft is, you're always learning, dog.
There's always something to learn.
There's always something to learn. That, dog, a fucking painting is never finished. Ever. They got to get that shit off their easel because they gonna keep touching that shit. They gonna keep doing that shit.
Respect or something.
That's how I am with a script, dog. Take this shit, hurry up, dog, because I'm gonna go on that shit and I'm gonna change that shit, dog.
Yeah.
But you find people like that with still being trying to talk dog Tyler Perry, right? I just had this conversation roughly about 1:00 this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I said, y'all keep talking about bringing up this dress. He $2 billion in.
Hey, bro, that shit is old and done with.
Ain't
nobody thinking about that shit no more, dog.
And then what I told him
especially no broke ass nigga sitting on the porch drinking a beer talking about on the dress.
Because Uncle Joe college tour is some of the funniest shit I done seen in a mighty long time. If y'all get a chance, go see it.
Uncle Joe was the funnier than what's the name to me.
Man,
I can't watch.
Hey,
that shit is
but
chitlin
he
circus.
funny than Medea, though.
If you watch, I promise.
Uncle Joe is
Uncle Joe, I said it the other day. Like, I said it last night. Like, I ain't about to laugh at this bullshit.
No, Uncle Joe.
I almost died throwing up. You know what I mean?
I was one of those guys that I could say that a lot of his stuff I didn't watch because it just didn't appeal to me.
Right.
However, I never would knock off the fact that my man has made $1 billion off of this, and he had other content, and he kept making content after content after content,
and also made millionaires. Also, help make millionaires.
and hired a lot of his people.
Yeah. Whatever he do,
And
whatever
Eddie
the
Murphy,
fuck he wear.
and Eddie Murphy
I
did
don't
more
feel
women
good.
than he has.
Huh?
Eddie Murphy played more women than he has.
Probably.
He only played Medea. Eddie Murphy played like 6 women. You know what I mean? Eddie Murphy played the same amount of women as he played men.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, him and Martin. Martin played 3 women in one TV show.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Jamie. I mean, listen. To see a dude in a dress is funny anyway. Chris Rock was the ugliest girl woman I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even know why he even tried that.
Martin was pretty ugly too.
And I don't know why you gonna put that face in my shit with that makeup on. It was the worst thing
You remember
ever,
that on
bro.
Fresh Prince?
Oh my god, that shit was so good.
It was hilarious. I think
Hey, man,
people.
go ahead.
I think acting is acting. People just need to learn how to big up their craft and learn. Quit going to acting class by somebody who never been to acting class.
And also too, learn what a craft is. Niggas don't even know what a craft is.
Boom, boom.
But they like, this is my craft. This is what I do. This is what I love.
That's what you're about.
This is what I love. I live this shit.
Hey man, a man in a dress, a fart joke, a retarded skit is always the funny. It's gonna be funny.
What did y'all think about Cat Williams' new comedy special?
I liked it. I thought
He
it was
real,
fun.
dog. I like that.
I think it was real. It was mediocre when it come. He was being a comedian and not a comic. He was bringing more real.
He got his punches in already though, so he can kind of chill on that. You know what I mean? He don't got to go attack people no more. He already did that in the interview.
I don't think he attacked.
I mean, not attack. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the way he says things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying he can say it a little bit more.
He not in the delivery business.
Yeah, no.
He's not in the delivery business.
Saying it.
I mean, bottom line, when he said what he said, and the funny part, I had no repercussions. Nobody saying anything after he said it.
Well, all that's about to stop. All that canceling culture, all that shit, all that person can't say what they want to say, all that shit about to stop. And you can kind of see it's stopping now because Cat Williams also threw in his transgender jokes in there too. Dave Chappelle damn near got canceled for that shit. Now everybody throwing their transgender shirt. He said, "You 99.99999%, man." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And he able to say that now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I love it, and that's gonna lead into where we're going. I love it because I don't want people to tell people that they can't say certain things. I want the people who they say it to not give a fuck unless it pertains to them. Because we go through this shit about what somebody say and how it hurts them and what it is and what is. Lil Wayne said in one of his verses, he said if she was a yellow bone, she would have looked better. Or what is it? If she was yellow, she would have been better. Whatever. It was a bunch of chocolate women who had a huge problem with that. But I'm like, who gives the fuck about what Lil Wayne think?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want people to stop doing. Stop, dog. It don't even fucking matter. It should never. So when you add valid to it and you keep playing it like it's supposed to mean something, then you fucking it up even more.
I would never care what a dope fiend said.
Another person, period. It don't even matter.
No, it's a dope fiend. He's a dope fiend.
He is, but what I'm saying is, there's a lot of dope fiends with some good views. Why you acting like
he's a dope fiend?
Hey, where real quick, where is this live at right now?
This live right now?
Yeah,
it's on Podcasting.
Oh, on Podcasting.
Yeah,
You can go on.
So I've been putting YouTube the whole
because
time.
he ain't put it back on YouTube yet.
It ain't because you ain't give me the password yet. Don't
Okay,
play
I
with
was
me.
about to say, because y'all got me out here
Blame
getting
it
false
on me.
information.
Facebook.
Hey, look,
Blame it on me.
Oh, one back. I threw two back.
Blame it on me.
You can just go on Facebook and
Shit.
Yeah, but okay, so see, man,
So
y'all
it's on Facebook.
yeah, that's what this is right here now.
Yeah. So
The number one network.
leading up to that, people feel that way because they have a belief that they're like that. If somebody is saying something about you and you don't feel like you that way, you don't give a fuck.
You don't have to fucking respond.
If it's, listen, if they're saying the same shit in Spanish and you don't understand it, what's the difference?
You wouldn't.
You walk the fuck away and you don't know what they said.
We live in a culture where everybody feel like they have to say something to everything
because they got a belief like they gotta be this motherfucker who protecting themselves.
It's a bitch culture.
Yeah,
It is.
The bitches always want to have the last word. I don't give a damn what it is. They always want to have the last word.
I think everybody
And that's why you want to
feel that their thoughts are so valid that everybody have to respect their view, and they don't.
No, they don't.
They
But
don't
the
have to
same thing,
respect
like,
your
right?
view.
And then, but why are you even thinking that people should? You go off. You,
it's like it's
you
okay.
say your piece, and who gives a fuck? Who cares? Period, dog.
Well, that's when everybody becomes a leader, where they're sticking up
Yeah.
for other people that it may speak to. But again, there's so many things that people don't realize that they can just
Walk away.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
You can just read it and be like, I don't
And
agree,
people-
and keep it moving.
One of the best ways that and this is something that I learned from the zoo that was dope as hell. One of the best ways we were able to train even the wildest animals was ignoring them. Not no chastise, not giving them food, not no nothing. Ignoring them.
Wow.
It's the best tool in life, period.
And when we ignored them, bro, they
Fell in line.
changed because they wasn't getting the attention they thought they would
were gonna
get.
get, yeah.
That's all these hoe ass niggas would type and want.
Yeah.
They want to grab your attention.
Yeah.
And soon as they do, they won. These niggas is in their mama's basements.
No, and hold on. Was it
Typing,
your
nigga.
mama ain't got nowhere to stay, and you stay with her. That's what you got. You got niggas that stay with their mama don't got no
Moving the
place
shit.
to
We
stay.
moving my shit. I need y'all to help me move my shit again, man.
Oh my God.
We about to move on the east side.
So what you are saying is very true.
It's a belief. It's a belief.
It's all based on belief. And the fact it's based off of belief of no facts, though.
Yeah, and also too, man, calm your ass down, dog. Who even cares? Like, dog, like what? How is that hurting you? What somebody's saying about you? But I have been that nigga who have jumped off the rails
Have you?
for some words. Yeah,
Why?
Cause I was crazy, bro. I mean, I can't even say like I just had a wild temper.
Was it crazy or some of the things really hit home?
No, you're right, exactly.
Okay, well that's different.
But that's what I'm trying to tell everybody.
Yeah.
The way I'm yelling at people and Nick, don't ever call me this, don't ever call me that. I must have had some sort of sense of that in me, or felt I was that way, or I wouldn't have even reacted to them niggas. And that's what it is. I wouldn't even allow that to even come into my space.
Yeah, facts.
But it's probably a few times that they probably should have killed me, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, reverse how they didn't. But I'm just saying, putting myself in that situation off of belief that I don't gotta be a bitch. You know what I mean?
But that, I ain't gonna lie, we came up with this thing called bitch culture, right? And no disrespect to no man or woman, but bitch culture don't pertain to a woman or a male. It's just the bitching thing. Like you're always bitching about something.
Yeah.
How many times y'all
bitch is universal.
Right. I guarantee you can name somebody off the rip. They'll call you and they 4, 5, 6, 7 negative things come out their mouth before you even really got to say, hey, what's up? Man, damn, look at them. Man, look, man.
Can you believe it? Can you see this? Man, it's just, no.
Complainers.
Yeah, all that.
Happy about everything.
That's the bitch culture. Just
Okay, that's what your definition.
Bitching about everything, bro.
Yeah.
I know people like that. And sometimes I've learned a long time ago, I'm quick to get off the phone. I'm quick to just get, hey, you know what? Hey, man, my car just started by itself.
Listen. Hey, I got an itis, bro. I cannot have that phone on my ear. Like, even if I need to talk to somebody, like if we in the car, I can probably talk to you or whatever. But if it take me putting that phone on my ear, walking and talking, it ain't happening. Yeah. It's something about it. I don't know. That shit give me motherfucking heebie-jeebies. I can't even be talking to you all that fucking long. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, why are we talking about?
I call him and we'll kick it for a little bit and then be like, hey, man, we'll get at you later on. But it's always positive. I don't like talking to negative people or complaining people. It's a waste of energy.
I can't even do it no more.
Especially at this age.
I can't even do it no more.
I got tired of talking about the film industry. Right? Because everybody like, Miles, I said, you know what, you're right. I'm always doing this. I'm always trying to teach somebody something. When I first came back from the conference, I think you was one of the first people I called.
Yeah, but they're not taking it as teaching. But go ahead. I feel you. Go ahead.
And then I'm taking it, when I get it back, Miles hating. I'm hating.
Because I'm keeping it a buck.
Not more than a buck. I'm telling you, before Tubi changed they look, I said, man, Tubi about to change. They look about 2 or 3 months. I said the logos I seen was ugly as hell, and I hope they ain't using the one that look like an old disco record. And they picked the disco record. I just knew it because it was gonna be purple and yellow, purple and gold. But here you go, you think you know everything, nigga? I'm right there with Tubi.
Yeah. But also too, though, we have to understand too that those people are going to be around us. Period. And we got to overlook them motherfuckers. Yeah. So no matter how much knowledge we drop, it's going to be some corny motherfucker that got something to say about it. It's going to be somebody dropping something about it. It's going to be some person who not accepting it. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's going to be every motherfucking thing. Yeah. Our thing is just to, and that's what I'm learning now, to get that shit, nigga, and I don't give a fuck. That's what happened in my experience. He said, like, that ain't even none of your business what they do with it.
Right.
How they feel about you ain't even none of your motherfucking business. Because 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker you think feel a certain way about you don't. They feel something different. So why would you even care?
Facts.
I don't even fucking care. I'm living my life in the moment. I'm chasing my highest pleasure. And then if you're not a part of that, then you just not a part of that shit.
Thanks.
What the fuck?
Preach on, brother.
But I'm just saying, it's always gonna be somebody. How do we keep doing this shit though?
You know, it's life. You're gonna meet people, you're gonna get to know people, and you're gonna realize some people just, like I tell people, y'all like some people like coffee. You like coffee. I'm tea. You may not like me. You may not can't drink me, and it's okay with me that you don't drink tea.
Right.
I'm good on that. I would not force myself in anybody's space, and I won't let anybody force themselves in mine. I live life peaceful, and if you ain't part of that, then hey, peace.
It's okay.
I ain't gonna be disrespectful or mean or belittle. I ain't gotta stoop to your level or be that way in order to be firm in what I think and what I say. And I erase people quick.
But that started with that separation shit. that people got to be like you to be on your team or to be like this. When in reality, we all need to be thinking, don't nobody need to be like me. I don't want none of you motherfuckers to be like me.
That's all I need is me.
I need to be my authentic puzzle piece. You need to be your authentic puzzle piece, so you can't be me, nigga.
Fit your position.
But there's so many people who want followers, who want people to be like them. You know what I mean? And that's the opposite of what needs to happen. And what they don't understand too is you're running away from God. When you judge somebody, you're running away from God. Judgment is one of the worst things you can possibly do, because it's all about one. It's all about us. Everybody who you come in contact with is a representation of you, a straight mirror. That's what the fuck this shit is, a mirror of what's going on inside of you.
I can agree to that. I can. Because a lot of people, will try to think they know you and not realizing that they are looking at themselves.
Absolutely.
Right? And when they see the part of themselves they don't want to recognize, they play games with you. You know what I mean? They'll start to say, man, KP, man, he think he only got dreads, dog. You know what I mean?
Locks.
I mean, but even, again, they don't even know how to educate themselves to even know.
Yeah. I just got educated on that. I didn't know that dreadlocks was like
I did too, but at the same time, I'm like, man, why do we even give a fuck what they can or something?
Because it holds a story, and we think.
Well, just let the man with the dreads.
Y'all doing good. Go ahead.
No,
okay, but a motherfucker with no dreads, obviously. Like I'm feeling as if I don't give a fuck what they used to do it for, bro. Same thing with the word nigga. Same thing with the necktie. I had motherfuckers come to me like, you need to throw all them neckties away. You know what a necktie mean? Got me with the necktie shit. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Right.
But it's all gonna have some sort of meaning to another motherfucker. I feel like you react to the meaning of what it means for you. Nah, if you like, yeah, don't say my shit dreadful. Motherfucker, my hair ain't dreadful. I understand. But just to like jump off the porch just because of like, man, fuck them honkies, bro. Like, how can we even think we need to mold ourselves in the shit that they thinking? Or that what they say has any power over us? We'll take that shit, change that shit, and use it and have you saying it. Now these little white boys saying nigga. And got dreadlocks. Say they don't.
That's true. That's true.
See, with me, with locks, dreadlocks, however somebody else's interpretation of it, it doesn't matter to me. Because the only thing that matters is why I wear them. What does it mean to me? My renewal, my process. And that's with so many things in life. It's just that you cannot allow somebody else's belief system to become yours, and it taints your belief in your own self and your life. And that's why belief is the number one thing. What do you believe? And whatever you believe becomes truth for you.
Oh, absolutely.
And you cannot allow somebody else's perception or perspective to taint yours.
Right.
And that's what we do. And that's the worst part of everything. We're allowing everybody else to tell us what we need to do. And we're not following our highest expectations or our highest pleasure because we're looking at what somebody else got. When in reality, we taking away from us because we're blocking shit because we're trying to get what another motherfucker got.
You know what I mean?
All the time.
And that's crazy.
I mean, we can ask you a serious question dealing with the acting with Emory and Dez and you too, KP. People is trying to be like everyone else without looking at their work ethics. You feel me? Like when they were trying to be like Kobe and all them, not realizing like Kobe really work out 9-10 hours a day. But you
first man there, and last man in the league every day.
Yeah, but see, people. This is what I'm trying to tell people: if you can't be the person work ethic, you're not gonna beat them.
But they don't even want to have a work ethic.
Facts.
Cause people mad as hell. I just won't throw them in a movie. Like, bro, you know I've been doing this for 20 years. Well, I mean, all I want you to do is give me a role where I can just be like this, so I can just do. So disrespectful to what a man do.
You just want to auntie in them. You
just want auntie in them. And for you to take my craft as something as that, you know what I mean?
Like it's just that easy. Yeah.
You know, I realized, because a lot of people don't know I act, because I have not done anything in a while. I've just been writing and directing and doing castings for people. But someone said, you know, did you just get started in acting? And I said, well, no, I've been doing it for a little while, you know. And because when I work with people one-on-one, which I love working with actors who are hungry and want to go deeper into a role. My thing is that you can, if you're an actor, no matter what you're acting in, you should be able to find a spot where you end and that character begin, and you really can go to a place where you come out of it like, dang, that's the character.
That's the character.
And you feel different as a person as you come down off of that character.
You get in that zone, bro, and it ain't
Feel like
even
you
you, dog.
elevated. Yeah.
And you really feel that feeling like, dog, that really just didn't come out my mouth. And that's why you got to learn it like that. Because when you learn it like that whole character can speak through you in a way and just really, dog, take over your fucking face and everything. Yeah. And that shit just come down like water, like this. But you got to know it the right way to be able to do that.
Yeah, you got to be able to say, how did that feel? You know, I like
Exactly.
how did that feel to you?
Yeah.
Because somebody was like, was that it? I was like, how did it feel?
Yeah.
Did you believe you?
Exactly.
They know.
Exactly.
They know.
Did you
They know.
believe you? Yes.
They know what they feeling, but they don't know why they feel it. And
No.
can't
I'll take
really
it further.
do
They're
it.
forcing themselves to try and feel something which isn't authentic. And
Oh,
it
that's
shows.
the worst shit ever.
And
bro.
it shows.
It's tough being in the scene with.
And it shows. When
you know,
look at the scene partners like, I know you don't feel none
Y'all
of that
seen
shit
Tropic
you
Thunder?
just said. How I'm gonna feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That was
yeah.
the
When they
vibe.
trying to cry. Like this nigga can't even cry. he was spit like.
This shit was hilarious, dude.
Can't even
It's
cry.
hilarious.
Dog, I have been in scenes like that where I've been looking at people like, bro, it ain't about to happen.
You know what? It was okay. You remember Dwight? Okay, so Dwight decided to do
Lord
some
rest his soul.
rest in peace, bro.
My guy.
He decided to go back to acting, right? So he's doing a Shakespeare play, right? So he called me and he said, KP, you know, the play is opening next week and they fired an actor, but he only had a small part. So they need somebody to play that part. I'm like, okay. He said, and I know you, I told him you can do it. I'm like, dude, I hate Shakespeare. I don't want to do it. He's like, man, just come on, man. We'll be acting together. I'm like, okay then, all right. So he said, I said, tell them to send me the script. So they send me the script. This is the play opens on Wednesday. They sent me the script on Wednesday. I read it Wednesday night and Thursday. And I called Dwight. I'm like, did you read the rest of the play? He was like, no, I stopped reading it when my character died. I said, dude, read the play.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Dude, I played two characters. It was the last line of the play was my character. And I'm sitting there like, man, it's so much dialogue.
Yo.
I was like, he's like, man, you know, I ain't mad if you don't do it. I said, okay, I challenge myself. Duh.
Where you regretted it?
Dude, let me
That anxiety backstage when you don't know your shit. Hey, it ain't nothing worse than that. And that's why I work hard too. Because I had that feeling a couple times in my life.
Dude, listen.
It was the worst feeling ever, bro.
Everybody that had their script and in this play done been working on this for 3 months. I had it for 7 days. The 7th day the play opened. So there was a fighting scene between me and this other guy, and we fighting now. My wife came and she was like, you know, that scene seems real. I said, did it? It was cool? She's like, yeah. I gave her the script. She said, when were you supposed to say that? That was during the fighting scene. I forgot all of that.
Yo.
It was so much dialogue, but the director never said anything. He was just happy somebody was filling that void.
Right, they
because you
put
couldn't
the
do
show
the
up.
play
Right.
without that character.
Yeah.
That was, but as the show got, continued to go, I started learning the dialect. I hate Shakespeare. So my dislikement of it interfered with my...
Blocked you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to say, okay, I can do it. I do it.
Shakespeare was the Tyler Perry of his time.
Yeah, he was.
what they
Just
say.
look at all what he did.
Yeah.
And it's funny because that was the only play that I said I wasn't prepared for because I couldn't. You can't learn that in less than a week. And then the blocking, all that stuff, and it's two characters where you playing a vagrant and yourself as a doc. Man, it was
Tough. It was, and the only thing that kind of saved me was while I was on stage by myself. But I played.
Keep going. That's the wonderful thing. You just keep going.
I played Shaka.
Zulu?
No.
I'm about to say that.
Shaka Senzor. Remember, he was in prison for over 20 years, but he was in the hole for like 8 years or whatever. So he's one of Oprah's favorite people. Like, that's my dog. But anyway, like, I was playing him in like a show of him, you know, like just before he went to Cali, or maybe this was during the middle, whatever. And when I got the script or whatever, it was just basically like excerpts like from the book.
Yeah.
And I'm not thinking nothing of it because it's conversational. Like, I can still do it like I'm telling a story.
Yeah.
But as the shit went on, like, somebody was like taking a house from me at the time. Like, I was going through so much at this time. I had no time to work on this character. And it got to the point where like it was almost time to go up. Dog, I ain't never had as much anxiety, bruh.
That's the worst.
And I made something happen because people were still talking about how good it was. But at the same time, if they had that script,
if you'd have saw what I
like,
forgot.
this is the worst performance ever in history. And I still feel to this day like, man, I owe Shaka another performance. You know what I mean? Because I ain't never did that before. Like, I ain't never had that situation happen. And even though people probably didn't know, shit, I knew. Yeah. He knew. You know what I mean? And I was supposed to be producing his words at the time. So
I was so bad, you know, not bad. If you know the script, you knew that I was messing up.
Yeah,
but I was like, you know, had words here and there. I was told these two other girls, I'm like, hey, if I drop this line, go ahead and just pick it up. You know, because it doesn't matter who says it in that scene. It just needs to be said. So I was giving them like the words toward the end because I was tired at that point because I did a good job considering I did not get the script for a week.
Speaking of characters, have you played a character? And we can go, Miles, you ain't played shit. We can go around. I ask y'all too.
I almost cussed your ass out.
that has changed something about you.
Yes.
Have you?
I have.
When I played in the Whites play, Last Call at Conspiracy Lounge, and that play I played Malcolm X. And I had to cut all my hair. I had locks long like this, and I had to cut all my hair off to play the part. Now, originally, I wasn't going to play the part. We had another guy we hired, but he wasn't showing up to rehearsal. So Dwight fired. And Dwight was like, we'll find somebody. And I'm like, dude.
Where? To play Malcolm X?
Right.
So it's like, so I filled in at rehearsal for about, you know, the last 3 or 4 weeks. Then I was like, we ain't going to find nobody. So playing Malcolm X changed me in the way that I dove into characters more in depth, learning about him and listening to his conversations, his speeches, and his interviews mostly. Because the character I played was doing mostly interview kind of conversations. So the learning his dialogue, his dialect, and listening to him every day for almost 3 weeks. I didn't watch TV. I just listened to him. And I began to understand his view. And it wasn't as bad as people try to portray it, but that character changed me.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna come back to that character that you're talking about. How that same character changed me too. But go ahead, Aaron. What you talking?
The character where I played in the movie Sideline Obsession. I played a psycho, technically, and pretty much homosexual. So it's yeah. So so first of all, fuck that nigga on shit. Fuck you, Mom.
I mean, I gave you the claps like your character. Go ahead.
Stupid.
God damn it. But, No. What that character taught me, man, was to truly be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I mean, and there were moments where I'm like, I had to snap out of it, where it's just like, this isn't you. This is your character. Who the fuck cares what somebody thinks about what this dude is saying, you know, or feeling, thinking, all of that. So that was one of the most, it was a good challenge. It was fun, but I also got to live out like violent fantasies from killing people, you know, in my mind. I mean, don't lie, Miles. You didn't walk in, somebody cut you off or something, you like, I would have shot their ass if I wouldn't have went to jail, right?
You know, he do that every day. He do that all the time. He doing it now. Look at that.
I mean, I'm thinking about how you cut me off while I was talking.
Oh,
Every time somebody flick a light switch, just to go off before we start.
But that was literally the most.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. Go ahead,
refreshing, and like where I felt like I evolved while shooting that project. Yeah, man,
that's dope.
Next level. A new level unlocked.
But you said something, the same thing that Will Smith had said on 3 degrees of
6 degrees of separation.
Like I wasn't even thinking about what most people was thinking about. I'm like, I don't care what they think. I'm trying to execute the best of my time, best of my ability.
And that's how I came into. Like I wasn't even thinking about like you know what I mean? Like bro, like that wasn't a thing until I got back to Detroit and everybody was talking about, oh, he doing it. But in my reality, it was just acting. Like, and that's I'm coming in from a theater that wasn't, and that's what I'm thinking. And then everybody else like, nah, this, and you setting up this, and you setting up that, and all this other shit. And that was crazy to me too, to have that come in. But what you said about the Malcolm X character, I played him too, and it was just in middle school, right? No, yeah. But the character was so influential in what he was saying, it helped me have a new respect for Muslims. Because growing up in the gangster Christian place that I was growing up in, you wasn't messing with no Muslims. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we used to scrap them niggas, truthfully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they was dressed differently, they was a part of a whole different set. Like, you know what I mean? Like we didn't think about them. If you touch a Quran, what? Like I didn't even know what a Quran was till like I was like out of high school or in high school or whatever. We just didn't understand, like it wasn't a part of us. And then that's how they kept us. So if that's how they keep you, then what you gonna do? How else can you react? It was another point I have with that.
So that character changed you. Was it that character, or what character have you played that changed?
So what he was saying made me think like, damn, he kind of right. So that helped me like look at Muslims differently.
Yeah.
As I seen them walk through, and I'm thinking like, dog, they thinking the same shit we thinking. Like they going through the same shit we going through.
Right.
Like, and that was one of the first instances where I was able to open up my eyes.
Yeah.
And then it took for me to really get to college, really for me to really open up my eyes and to start seeing the beauty.
And be vulnerable.
Yeah. Because I was trapped by my beliefs. That if dude say something to me or he rub off on me or something, I'm going to hell. Or he can tell me something and he'll suck me in and his, you know what I mean? Or when people would like change over or something, oh, he done went to the other side, you know, oh, he going to hell. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I remember my pastor saying something one day. He's like, yeah, I had a breakfast with a Muslim gentleman and and we sat and we was having a conversation. He said, yeah, well, both of us felt like the other one was going to hell, but we still felt like we could have a good conversation. And I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro?
Man, we all are brought in this world with our own views or taught our own views.
We are all
some of it is that whatever you believe in, if you believe in it wholeheartedly and it makes you to be a good person, to be able to love people you don't understand, even the ones you don't like, I don't knock it. Yeah. I think that what I believe, I want to stand steadfast in my belief. And if you ask me about it, I would share it with you, but I don't force my relationship with God on anybody.
Unsolicited advice.
You know, it's that's just my belief. I am a believer. I don't get caught in the religious aspect of anything because religion is the most divisive thing we have.
It is.
You know.
Yeah. And it wasn't, and that's what I want the saints to know too. Like, it was set up like that for a reason. You know what I mean? Like your soul, your everything that you wanted towards God. Like that don't mean that you got to lose that. But understand what he really is, who he really is. Open your heart to understand that it's something different than you saying that every single last word of that Bible is law. You know, like let's really do, and like you got a mind for a reason, dog.
In my opinion, if you read it and study it and understand it, it can be law because you got to understand the spirit of it and not just the words. People pick and choose what they want to quote or believe, but you got to understand the spirit of it and not just the book itself.
It has been misconceived so much that you would have to just basically start over.
Yeah, and that's what we do every day.
Yeah. You gotta start all over and then understand what they're really saying. I think everybody who goes back after they have this epiphany, after they have this thing of clearing their minds, will read it and think differently about it. And it will approach them differently, understanding that things are not set in stone the way that they try to make them set in stone. The things that are divisive, the things that are meant to keep us less than, anything talking about something that's like stronger or greater or that, like that's not of God.
What do you mean? I'm gonna clarity on that.
God does not want you to believe that there's something in this world greater than you. He doesn't want to be greater than you. He don't want you to feel like he's greater than you. You are God. God needs for you to understand you are a part of him. You are him. He don't want you to fear him. He don't want you to do none of that. All he wants you to do is be the part of him that you are. Never, ever will God have you fearing him. That's what Jesus told me in the first place off rip. That is not of God. God don't ever want you to fear him. Ever. He don't even, like, fear is not even of God. God is of love. So any of those things in that Bible talking about that and making you scared to go to hell and scared to do this and scared to do that, hey, dog, that is not of God. And people can get mad off if they want, but that's the truth. If it's divisive,
I'm listening.
Listen, anything that is divisive, anything that makes you fearful, anything that says you have to do something to get something from God is not of God. Flat out.
Okay.
Flat out.
No, I like that. I mean, that's
and
interesting.
everything Jesus told me was so cut and paste. I know it was true. It was cut and paste. It's not of God. It's divisive, not of God. Ain't no beating around no bush. Ain't no saying this person can do it and this person can't. And this person can do it only if they was prayed over a certain way. And this person, no, it ain't none of that, bro. It's none of that. We are all the same pieces of God. Nobody's greater than nobody else. You don't ever have to go through no middleman to get to God. And that's including Jesus.
See, that part, I'm just gonna here's what I think. I think that we're all here having a earthly experience. I think our relationship with God helps us in this experience. It helps us understand each other, not to be better or greater, because nobody is greater and better than anybody. But here we have tools here to help us to get through this place, and it help us to love each other and understand each other without the not divisiveness, but the hatred. And the hatred, a lot of stuff that we experience here is an earthly thing, not a spiritual and not a heavenly. So here on earth is where we have the divisiveness, the pain, and the struggle. No matter what we believe in, no matter what we do, that is something that is assured to be here on earth. Everybody is born, everybody would die, everybody would have trouble, everybody would have problems. It's what we use or lean on to get through it. And I think relationship with the higher power and relationship with God or your Lord and Savior, it helps you to get through that and helps you to be a better version of yourself than you are today.
But also even saying is the way we use our words. Jesus said he never, ever asked to be called Lord. He don't want you to call him Lord. He don't want your worship. He don't want your praise. He don't want none of that. That's earthly stuff. He just wants you to be yourself and be of God. All that extra shit people putting on it is not of him. He don't want, listen, that's a earthly man wants praise. An earthly man wants worship. An earthly man wants you on your knees doing all this. No, no, no. That is not of God or Jesus. He don't want you on your knees begging for nothing. Flat out, and that's what he told me.
So you think prayer is begging?
You said you heard that?
Yes.
Directly from
That's what Jesus told me.
I can't question what Jesus told you. Okay.
But why would it? Why would it? Why would the all-knowing need anything from you? Like any type of praise or worship, or you call it like why do we think that's what he wants? Who told us that?
He never said he needed.
Jesus never said that.
It's not about
he never
him
said
needing
praise
us.
me.
It's about us needing him, his teaching. See, most times
But
people
we don't even know his true teachings.
you got to remember, if you get beyond the words, it's relationship and spiritual. And most of the times people don't get past that because they get stuck in words and relationship. Because when he comes on you, or in my experience, the stuff that he taught me not just in church, because
God speaks to us through one another.
And different, and when people get stuck in religion, and they don't know how to realign themselves, and they believe that this right here, or this pastor, or this, it's not that. It's about your own personal relationship that is real and true. Yeah. And it would lead you in a way that people will see him in you, and you don't have to say what you believe. Or people of
like minds, you will start to gravitate to, and they gravitate to you as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. People with the same frequency, all that. Like, that's where that come in at.
I think, so the one you made a statement as far as he don't want praise and everything. I mean, I hear you. But I think praise, in a sense, comes from the appreciation of everything that has been granted to us. So
but you can show appreciation without praising.
Well,
I don't gotta praise you to say thank you or show my appreciation for you.
Praise could be how you live. Praise could be how you treat other people. You know, so it's like I get what you're saying. Like, as far as bowing down and
and I would have never said that before my experience. Like, I didn't understand that. When praises go up, blessings come down. I'm thinking the holy, like the way that I heard music in church, how it sounded. I'm like, this is, you know what I mean?
Church is fucking silly.
The fucking way it used to make me feel, I want to go, you know what I mean? But at the same time.
Yeah. Church is, as a kid,
there are certain things that
I had to undo a lot from growing, because being in church is, that was fun.
We follow what other people have taught.
Absolutely.
That's it. Until we come into our own revelation.
Your own experience.
And your own experience and your own relationship. Yeah. And that's one thing that no one can ever knock anybody's personal relationship.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, I can't take away from what he told you.
Yeah. No. And as I said, it ain't none of my business how people take it.
Yeah.
Right,
all I can do is say what he told me. And that may not be the same for you. Yeah. And it goes with your beliefs. As we said, what you believe is law for you. So watch what you believe, because what you think you believe may not be what you believe. And if the same things keep going on in your life, it's because there's a belief that you have that you need that other than what you could have.
And that goes along with test. You keep getting the same test over and over because you haven't passed, or you haven't learned specifically what.
You don't flunk God's course. You just keep taking the same class.
And most of that,
I know.
Most of that come from beliefs. Come from beliefs. Stand from beliefs. What a person, I believe if this happened, these people gonna think about me like this. I remember when I first had this experience, and you talking about telling people, I'm like, I believe this person. I mean, like, I believe I'm gonna lose this movie. I believe, like those were the things that was going through my mind from my beliefs of what was happening to people who was saying the stuff that I would just heard.
Now, I could say, like, and I know we got to make this brief. There was a time I did a 7-day fast. And I remember God was telling me, get up and go to the bookstore. And I'm like, I got a bunch of books. What I'm going to the bookstore for? I was debating, like, man, what am I going for? And I ended up getting in my car and going to the bookstore. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. So he's like, go upstairs. And I went upstairs. This is when the Borders was open on Woodward in Birmingham. It just opened. So I went there, and I was upstairs, and I was like, what now? He's like, go to that lady and tell her I'm here for her.
See?
And I love you. And I said, I love you, and whatever you're going through with the past, I know it's hard, but I am here for you.
Boom.
I don't even, and this is my exact words, I'm not going up to that white woman and say that in front of all these people. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I did it anyway, and this lady started crying. And I'm like, and I could not fathom what I'm telling her is from him, because I'm looking at everybody else looking at me, and she's crying. And I'm the only black guy up in there. And then she said her husband had just passed. And she just got out the house to get away from everybody. And that's why she was at the bookstore.
He speaks to us through each other.
And I just told her that, he's wanting to let you know you're not alone. He's going to hold your hand through this. And then I went out in my car and I cried, because that was one of the times where he used me, and you can't say it was anything else. That's my experience.
And you felt proud of yourself for actually listening and doing it.
I felt terrible, because I was arguing with him the whole time.
I mean, but that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen because we are earthly dudes. But you still did it though.
Yeah. So when he speaks to other people or he speaks to anybody, that's their experience. And we can't judge that unless it tells you to go do something crazy to somebody else, like
if it
hurt somebody.
If it don't hurt you or nobody else, it is what it is, bro.
Tell you to go hit somebody in the face. That ain't God.
No, that ain't God. Damn, man, you got something you want to leave us with before we get up out of here?
No, man. Hey, God speaks to us through each other, man. And honestly, even just being back around, I ain't been around you in ages.
You know it's love,
but that energy literally just recycled itself. It is times 10 now. You know what I mean? But don't nothing happen for no reason.
I love you,
at the end of the day. Yeah, so it's.
I saw the promo to your movie, so I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
the one you played the crazy character. I saw the promo today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go watch it.
That's when you shaved your face.
I remember when you were shooting.
Yeah.
Because you
Don't put that clapping shit on, man.
Wow.
Man, dope.
Thanks for having me.
God is love, huh?
You got anything about to come out? Tell a movie for everybody to watch this weekend or tonight.
Watch Sidelined Obsession. That's streaming on Tubi. Sidelined Obsession, and it's myself, Amir Garrison, Antoine Jackson, and Lucia. So
I remember that's a killer. Yeah, that's some killers.
You got anything you got coming out soon?
Yeah, I got quite a few things. I got that me and Diesel. I got Love Thy Neighbor.
Oh, you got
which was just chosen as a Tubi original.
Okay.
Word.
I also got the Wedding Planner about to come out, which also just has been chosen as a Tubi original.
Nice.
What else I got coming out? I got some shit.
I feel like a proud father.
Yeah, man. You started me right, man.
People don't know that you saw us literally start.
Yeah.
Like, that's the craziest part. 20 years ago, 21 years ago,
The
whatever
first
it
day.
was. Yeah.
Ain't nobody here. Miles, anything you want to say? Voice in the darkness.
Not really. I just want everybody to wear condoms.
Yep.
What the fuck?
The reason why, because I'm showing somebody something. If you notice, there has not been no movies about AIDS or HIV lately, have you?
Because it don't even mean nothing no more, bro. Like that.
And it's still out here.
Where do you be going with this stuff?
You can just have AIDS and not give it to nobody now, can't you? I be seeing the
Take
commercials.
Pill, like just pop the pill. But that's what I'm saying.
It ain't the same no more, bro.
He's telling your error.
People, right?
He's telling his error.
No, I'm wearing condoms.
Not Easy E.
You try? Yeah. Are you trying to tell us something?
Yeah, I'm trying to give them heads up on your new movie coming out. I didn't take one.
First of all, ain't no homosexual activity, motherfucker.
Hey, come on, man. What you saying, man?
No, I'm just saying that I think people just need to focus on their craft, man.
Absolutely.
And when I say wear a condom, I mean being protected, period. Because there's a lot of predators out here.
It is.
In business.
And thank you so much, cuz, for coming.
Hell
Man, it's my pleasure, man.
Motherfucking legend.
Man,
my
you
pleasure.
definitely got you got the aura. But we talked about it before. You got that glow. You got that feeling, bro.
Yeah, man. It's for the audience, y'all audience. I'm with these two wonderful young men, and I saw them get their start, and they became some of the best actors in this city. It's a lot of us out here, but watching them grow into being this good is a blessing to see. So keep your eye on these guys. They're gonna blow up very, very soon, and more and more and more and more. They make me want to come out of retirement.
Who was that?
That's Cunica.
I said, damn.
Hey,
cute.
actually, she'll be on the show shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. She's an amazing actress.
Yeah.
And started right, and she was another one that started long time ago doing her thing. She took a break for a minute, but now she back and she killing it.
I'm coming out of retirement, y'all.
6
Come
to
on,
8.
dog.
Man, you should have been out of retirement, bro.
Let's get it.
I can't believe you watch these movies and not want to come out of retirement. I watch these movies. I want to kick the TV over. Like, man, I wish.
Nope. You know what I choose?
What?
Next. Yeah, I'm not about to make myself mad.
Like, dog, what is these people doing? But anyway, that's it. You good?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me, you guys. Man. I enjoyed
thank you for
myself.
coming.
And you too, Miles.
Man, it's just a blessing to be here. I've been getting a lot of compliments on the show. People talking about it's well needed.
Word.
And I'm just excited for where it's going. You know what I mean?
No,
Just
we
with the
going.
clips that people were
It's
saying.
growing.
Like,
It's
and
growing.
man, we got a list of people who waiting to come on,
Yes,
and
sir.
it's just gonna be a dope experience, bro. It's growing very, very rapidly.
Organically too.
Organically, man.
Yeah.
And we just being us, and that's what need to happen.
Absolutely.
But anyway, I'm gonna lead y'all how I always lead y'all. All that is, God is a puzzle. You are a puzzle piece of that puzzle. Your puzzle piece cannot fit in any other slot. You have to be your authentic self enough for you to fit into the spot where all that is puts you. All that is can't be all that is without you. All that is can't be all that is without you. Be your authentic self. Being somebody else is the hardest shit in the world to do, and people do it every motherfucking day. Like I said, be your puzzle piece, man, and we'll see y'all next week. Love you.
Amen.
Check, check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and EMORY Law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record, time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the city to the burbs. From panics on Belle Isle, we even picking up calls. We unpack it all, no mask, no filter at all. Dez say, how you been? Low say, man, where I begin. From meds on the sink, tonight you overthink. We drag it to the light, let it blink.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Press play, pull up a chair, we heal.
We talk therapy, thirst traps, breakups, rent. Family that judge how your time gets spent. Label crazy since you was a teen. Now you finally learn what that label mean. We laugh hard, then we low-key cry. Dead air when you search for a why. Triggering a smell, story that you tell about that one night that still feel like hell. The same night that Dez went to jail. Every hard truth we credit, we said it. From locked doors to lady or trips, to shaking in your skin when the mood just flips.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Press play, pull up a chair, we heal.
If you ever felt strange in a quiet room, felt your thoughts bloom into certain doom, let the stories in your headphones prove you ain't the only one stuck in that groove.
This is mentally ill. Say it